It's week 3 of the National Football.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 92 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. Whitmore. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Drew. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Drew. He finds his man. Complete. That's short. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Baker.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. The grab made by Kearse over the middle.
So this city and these fans, everybody knows the story. They've lost their football team not once but twice, most recently after the 2019 season. The baseball team, they may very well be leaving town. The basketball team is over in San Francisco now. But what a boost this is, though, to have an NFL team back here in Oakland. And these fans, they could not be more appreciative.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Voyagers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitmore, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When you look at this defense,
they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power, and take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go.
Whitmore. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's short. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitmore, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitmore, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll run on first down. Whitmore. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On first down, Drew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Back to throw. Drew. And he lost the football. Touchdown, Texans.
That's a lesson right there in never giving up on a play, because that was a near catastrophe. He lost the football down near the goal line, but was able to keep an eye on it the whole way and fall on it for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. On first down, it's Baker.
To about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fighting his way through contact. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Drew.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a play fake here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Voyagers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Back to throw. Drew, he finds his man, complete. That's short. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitmore. They find some open field here.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. To throw on 2nd down. Drew. And he's got his man on the out route.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Drew. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This offense back to work now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is caught by Kearse. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They run the counter. Baker. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and 3.
Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Drew over the middle, complete. It's short. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down. Drew. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Drew. Throw left side complete. That's short. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Drew. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Drew. And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw. Drew. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Drew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Up the middle they go. It's Baker.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Drew.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here's a quick throw call out wide. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Up to the 20.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that one. But I think the ball's out. Well, the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
70 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Back to throw. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a give right side. It's Baker. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Voyagers will add to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Throwing to start the drive. Drew. And quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Drew. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Up the middle they go. Whitmore.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Drew. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down. Drew.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Operating from the gun. Drew. He finds his man complete. It's short. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st and 10. Drew. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Drew. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Baker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And on now is the punter, as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw on 2nd down. Drew. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 3rd down, Drew. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play there for Houston.
Son of a bitch.
57 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Off play action. Drew. And his throw here's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And his kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
And they get him down the middle before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw here. He's got his man. It's Kearse. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
complete.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught by Curse. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, it's Baker. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And his kick is right there. It's good. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the home team here, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, you playing Super Bowl?
What you playing?
I'm not playing my game.
You not?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we was gonna watch a movie. I was all ready and everything. You don't never want to watch a movie with your daddy. You don't do stuff with your daddy no more. Like you don't love me no more or something.
I do love you.
I can't tell and everything.
I do love you, Liz.
You just don't want to do nothing with me. I understand.
No.
No, I get it. No, I understand. You don't love me. I get it. I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
What pain?
The pain of not loving your daddy.
Hey. Stop being loud.
Oh, my bad.
You're sleeping.
I forgot about the sleeping people.